Yo, 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 what up, what up, what up, people? Welcome back to another edition of Mike on Sports. I am your host. I go by the name of Mike Gross, man. Big up to that 501 and that 317. Little Rock, Indianapolis. We are in the motherfucking building. Shout out to everybody out in the chat, man. Everybody out there joining the stream. Man, what a weekend that I had, man. Last night, you know what I'm saying? Your boy got, hey, you know, we had a little company you had. Now, you feel me? Had to, know what I'm saying, put the smack down on them. But, yeah, man. Other than that, man, last night I ain't played no Madden. I was kind of tired. Started watching this new little Netflix series called V Wars. Man, that shit pretty solid, man. Woke up today, you know what I'm saying? I ain't did much, man. Went out for a little stroll, did a little exercise. Then my little bro hit me up. So he in town, and he got a load to drop off in town, so he came through and we've been drinking ever since, you know what I'm saying? We've been drinking ever since. But before we get into this boxing shit, man, y'all know what I do. Y'all know more about, and y'all know how I get down. With that being said, yo, Mike, drop that motherfucking beat on him. Yes, sir. It is Sunday, and y'all know what that means. Welcome back to another edition of Organic Boxing Talk with Mike on Sports, man. Any questions you guys got to ask me, man, you can ask me in the chat. Where nothing is off limits. We got a couple topics today that I want to talk about, and after that, man, I'm gonna open up the floor to you guys. And you guys can ask me any boxing question that you want to, or any boxing topic that you want to bring up, man. Let's go ahead and get right on into it. But first, man. Oh my God, bro. Can I just give him a big shout out, a big ass shout out, man, to the UFC, bro. The UFC did some shit last night, man, that was amazing. I mean, amazing, bro. Hats off to Dan Hooker and motherfucking Dustin Poirier. If you guys did not watch this fight last night, man, you guys are doing yourself a disservice. This was one of the best fights that you would ever see. Two guys literally trying to take each other's fucking head off from round one. That was a excellent fight. Very, very brutal. A lot of blood, a lot of guts, a lot of motherfucking punches to the face, kicks to the belly. I mean, that man, bro. I was flabbergasted by the amount of punches that was landing on both guys, and both guys just bit down on their fucking gum shield and came forward. So big ups to the UFC last night. I'm so mad that I let the opportunity of doing a live fight chat slide by me, but I had some company last night, and I didn't want to. I didn't want to feel like I didn't want to make her feel like I wasn't paying her any attention. So I had not to do the fucking live fight chat. But I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you at all. During the fight, I was like, man, fuck. I should have never invited her over here. I want to do this after me live fight chat, but hopefully, you know what I'm saying, she ain't watching, so she ain't hear that. I'm just out here talking shit, y'all. It is what it is, man. Let's go ahead and get into some boxing talk. Now, I did a show the other day, man, about Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury in the Glove Gate 2.0. And I gotta give a big shout out to my guy Robbie UK from MCR, you know what I'm saying, Mixed Comeback Radio. He sent me he didn't send me, but he posted on his Instagram some pictures of Tyson Fury's gloves, and he might have a case. Man. Was this picture photoshopped? Was Fury's gloves photoshopped to make it look like they didn't have the padding in there? I'm gonna let you guys be the judge. We're about to share the screen right quick, and we about to clean all this shit up, man. All right. When you go to the caption, it says he removed the padding. No, you did with Photoshop. Stop reaching and take the L. Glove Gate. Tyson Fury, Deontay Wilder had that boxing. All right, and Coach Mitty right there behind him. Like, now you see the picture right here, right? The one on the left, you can see that the glove is indented. but maybe that glove is caught in between Wilder's bicep or something like that, and that's why it looks like that. Then Rob shows a picture on the right of the glove being perfectly fine, perfectly plump and everything. Then he goes down to the video, and as you can see in the video, once that punch comes through the right there, the glove is, yep, the glove is fine. The glove is fine. So I gotta roll my guy Rob, man. I gotta roll with my guy Rob, man. Yeah, I got that too. I got that too, man. I got that too, man. I seen where Wilder Brothers came out with a statement, and I'm about to upload that shit to my show real quick. Give me a second, man. I forgot all about that shit. I'm glad you reminded me. I already got a picture of it, so the only thing I have to do is save it to files. But yeah, Wilder Brother came out and made his own statement. But I mean, with visual evidence like that, it's hard. It's hard to roll with this Glove Gate 2.0. You know what I'm saying? Like with visual evidence that clearly shows the glove was not indented, the glove was not losing pattern or none of that. I mean, you got to lean to visual evidence more so than a picture, because we know pictures can be Photoshop and things like that. And I stand behind what I've always said, man. If Wilder's not saying anything about it, why the fuck should we? Why should we as fans try to drag this shit, or as YouTubers try to drag this shit on? I must tell you guys, this will be the last time that I address this Glove Gate shit. I will not be talking about it again. I will not be bringing it up again. Right there, right now, we have visual proof that whatever picture they took was not the picture that is live from this video right here. You can see the gloves are very, very full. They are very, very normal looking. And right here, when the arm comes through the motherfucking socket, not this one, but this one coming right here. The glove is fine right there. The glove is absolutely fine. Right there, look at it. It's fine. There's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with it. So with that being said, man, I'm done with Glovegate. I'm done with this witch hunt. I'm done with this motherfucking controversy. And we're not gonna keep on doing this, man. Not on Mike on Sports. If you want Glovegate, if you want motherfucking some conspiracy theories, then you gotta find a whole nother channel. I would not be addressing this motherfucking Glovegate shit anymore, man. The shit is over and done with. There's nothing that can be done. No retroactive suspension. No retroactive anything. Fury got the win against Wilder in the second fight. We gotta accept that he was able to go out there and put his game plan into full display, and we gotta accept it, man. We gotta look forward to the third fight. We gotta look forward to the third fight, man. That's the only way we can get retribution, redemption. You know what I'm saying? Wilder has to go out there and put on a nice performance in the third fight and get the victory, and I feel like he can. I feel like he can. He's not the one that's out here making all these videos and making all these excuses and saying all this kind of crazy shit. So with that being said, man, I don't know what's going on with my shit. My shit just froze on me for a second. Can we get it back? Bam, we back. All right. Yeah, man, I don't know what's going on, man. I really don't like it. It's not boxing. It's just a witch hunt, and we need to do better besides doing these witch hunts. But what I can say is that Wilder's brother, okay, my shit just actually like literally froze on a nigga. Can y'all hear me? Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me or not. I don't know what's going on. Yes, sir. My shit look all blurry and shit. Remove that. All right, there we go. I'm like, my shit looking all blurry and shit, man. Get that shit up out there. But all right, we back. Now we have a statement from Wilder's brother Marcellus, and this is what Marcellus had to say. Man. All right, I'm just giving you guys what he said. Not saying that I agree with it, not saying that he's right or wrong, but this is what Marcellus is saying now. Damn, said she just flipped their fucking kayak. Yeah, that ain't good. That ain't good at all, baby girl. You gonna drown that motherfucker. He says, it's crazy when you're great, they got to do everything that's underneath real to figure out how to stop you. And the most wicked shit about is people on your own team will do anything for the hate/money to help the ops take you down. It was discovered by doctors that my brother has a dent in the side of his head due to a blunt object struck against his head from his last fight. No glove or fist was able to cause the damage according to the autopsy. Nigga said autopsy. I didn't know that they did an autopsy. I thought autopsy happened when you was dead, right? I mean, ain't that what?
That's what I thought too.
All right, we're gonna keep reading. My bad. I ain't mean to laugh right there. My daddy once told me if you pull a gun on somebody, you better kill them because if you don't, they're gonna come back and kill you. The king is about to rise again. We coming for blood. So this is what he's saying. They did an autopsy on Wilder, even though he's still alive. And y'all gotta excuse my little bro in the background, man. He over there laughing and shit. I'm just being real with y'all, man. Like I didn't know you can do an autopsy on a nigga that's alive, but he said autopsy. Mufango. I feel you, Dr. Mufango. I'm right there with you, brother. But at the end of the day, man, look, they saying that they have doctors saying that he got a dent on the side of his head and things like that. And look, man, I'm not gonna sit here and say the man's lying or saying that he's not telling the truth. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I'd rather all this stuff come out. Yeah, MRI works, nigga. Absolutely. He just misspoke. That's all it was. He just misspoke. I'm ready for Wilder to come out and do an interview, man, and let everybody know what really he feels like is going on. Because with people saying this shit right here, man, it just makes for it makes Wilder like. And it makes him, the fans look at him like a laughing stock. I mean, it's not good, man. It's not good at all, bro. It's not good. The shit has to stop, man. Right now. I'm not entertaining any more of this shit, man. I'm looking forward towards the third fight. No more excuses. No more things coming out. No more people doing YouTube videos. No more Mike doing these shows about Wilder and Fury. The only shows that I'm gonna be doing about Wilder and Fury from now on is on the third fight. And with that being said, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna change the topic and we're gonna get to some more beef that just came across the motherfucking press. Amanda Serrano, Eddie Hearn, and Lou DiBella have been going back and forth on Twitter, and I have all the particulars so you guys can see what has been said. Lou DiBella called Eddie Hearn's place a plantation. He used the P word. And we know, nigga, during this time right now, Black Lives Matter, no, you put that plantation word out there, niggas gonna be perked up a little bit. You gonna perk up a little bit, man. Real shit. Now, this is coming right here from Amanda Serrano. She is one of the best women fighters out there, you know what I'm saying? Very, very beautiful too, you know what I'm saying? If I had to add that, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, yes, I signed 4 contracts to fight Katie Taylor. And despite what lies Eddie Hearn wants to say, he offered us a purse deduction and a change of location in addition to yet another date. May 2nd, July 4th, now August 22nd. My team will handle this. I'm not a toy. I'm done with the games. So she's saying, man, Eddie Hearn out here playing games with her, man. Out here changing the fucking date, changing the fucking location. I'm not a toy. You damn right you ain't a toy, girl. You too fine to be a toy. Fuck out of here, Eddie Hearn. Then she come back with another one. I just read that Lou DiBella and Eddie Hearn makes deals on my behalf without speaking to me or my manager. Not sure this is even legal. You guys are discussing me, you know. I respect my manager, but I'm not going. I have to defend myself on this one. Oh, man. I don't know what's going on, man. Like, Lou, what is Lou doing? What is Lou doing? Yeah, man, Serrano is the real deal. She fights in Jordans. Absolutely. I love the fact she fights with them J's on. So what is Lou doing? Is Lou out here making deals with Eddie Hearn and not consulting Amanda Serrano? If so, that's not the way a promoter's supposed to work out. Like that's not what I thought. You know what I'm saying? Amanda Serrano deserves to be in the loop of what's going on, and like I was talking to my friends in my group chat, man. It just seems like she's the one that's lost right now. You know what I'm saying? Like she don't really know what's going on with Eddie Hearn. She don't know what's going on with fucking Lou DiBella. They are talking about a deal and a deduction of purse. Now the fucking date change. Now the venue change. Like it's so much shit that's going on. Like who has a clear indication of what or when Katie Taylor and Amanda Serrano will fight? All right, let's go to Lou DiBella. Lou gets savage on this motherfucker, man. Lou gets savage, man. We all know, man. Lou don't bite his tongue for nobody, unless it's like Wilder or something. Then he bite his tongue a little bit. He says, if Eddie Hearn is saying I accepted the fight on your behalf, he's lying. There is no signed written agreement for August 22nd in his backyard. There was never any agreement, oral or otherwise, for August 22nd at the Matchroom Plantation. Never. Lou said it's a plantation. He called it the Matchroom Plantation. The Matchroom Plantation. What is going on with that? Why did he call it that? That's a direct shot right there. That's a missile coming at Eddie. And Eddie Hearn said in a boxing article that he never asked for a reduced purse nor said you wouldn't fight otherwise. Do you want me to take out our private tweets, public, Edward? We call it man Edward. He ain't call it Meddy. Stop lying and deal with it. I'm Amanda's promoter. Don't antagonize her. Who are you, Trump? Damn. He called that man Trump. That's an insult. He called him Big Orange. He called it Big Orange. He called it Big Orange. He said, again, incorrect. You personally signed for the fight. No. She signed for a May 2nd fight. She didn't postpone it, even though it was ridiculous. You caused fighters to train for no reason. You foolishly rescheduled it for early July. Amanda didn't cancel that either. Stop acting like we are not in a pandemic. What the fuck? Then Eddie comes back and says, man, I have the right to change the date and venues and shit like that, but I'm not liking this shit, man. It just seems like, first of all, Amanda Serrano, she's not in the fucking loop about anything. That's evident to me right there. Eddie and fucking Lou are going back and forth talking about dates and agreements, and Eddie has the right to change whatever. But if you're not consulting Amanda Serrano, like you guys are doing her a disservice, man. You guys are actually doing her a disservice by not bringing her into the loop and letting her know about the things that are going on with her and Katie Taylor. And to be changing these dates and making her train and stop training and in the hopes that she might overtrain. And so Katie Taylor can, because in my opinion, that's what's going on. He's trying to give Katie Taylor a leg up because he knows that she's going to be in a fucking tough fight with Amanda Serrano. And I got Amanda Serrano winning that fight. You know what I'm saying? I'm leaning more towards her than Katie Taylor. Katie Taylor should be rematching Pearson. She actually lost that fight, but it is what it is, man. Now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls and children of all ages, I'm gonna open up the floor to you guys, man. Anything you guys want to ask me, you guys can ask me. Anything you guys want to talk about, you guys can talk about. I'm gonna put the StreamYard link in the chat, and you guys can hop on the StreamYard link and ask me anything you want to ask me. If not, we're gonna get on down and we're gonna look at this boxing scene right quick. Let's see. Jeff Horn team in a jump ship to rival Tim Tszyu. Oh wow, Jeff. Now that's bad. Who jumped ship? Who jumped ship? That's the kind of shit you look at him like, man. What some are calling a key development. There is now an interesting twist with a member of Jeff Horn's training team jumping ship to the camp of Australian rival Tim Tszyu. According to 7 News, trainer Dundee Kim, who worked with Horn every week of his last 6 years, is now on board with Tim Tszyu. Damn. No, how Jeff moves around, I just show him. No hard feelings with Jeff. I ended my chapter with him in January. I respect Jeff Horn so much. He beat Manny Pacquiao. Manny Pacquiao's my hero. If Jeff couldn't finish him to do within 6 rounds, I think he might have trouble. So, man, Jeff Horn just loses a trainer that's been with him for 6 years. 6 years. Yo, Mike, what's good? What's good? Vincent McCary. Cool Breeze says Crawford and Ugas is next. I don't know, man. I don't know. Crawford, Ugas, or Crawford and Brooke. Those are the two fights that I'm thinking of. It could be Crawford and Pacquiao if a Hail Mary happens. So that's what I'm looking at. Cool Breeze. Am says I don't think she's sponsored by Jordan. She had threes on. Ward had the Jordan brand boxing boots. Yeah. I'm not saying she's sponsored by Jordan, but the fact that she wears Jordans in the ring is good. And hopefully Jordan sees that and he starts to do a women's shoe or a women's boxing shoe or something like that. See you later, my nigga. OG. My nigga OG right quick. What's going on, big dog? Talk to me,
What's
man.
going on, man? Big time fan of your show, bro. This is my first time on here, man, but I appreciate it, bro.
Thank you for coming on, OG, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah, man, I want to get your thoughts, bro, on the card from last night, man. How do you feel about Burchell at 135? And what do you think about a possible fight against Jojo Diaz at 130?
Man, I'm gonna tell you one thing. Last night didn't really show me shit about Burchell that I didn't already know. I know he hits hard, and going in there with a guy who was 21, 13, and 4, I knew he was gonna beat the shit out of him, and that's exactly what he did for 6 rounds until the guy couldn't take it any longer, and referee waved it off. But I think Burchell, man, he's a player, bro. Like he's always been a player in my eyes at 130. Just never was able to like get the very, very big fights. He had the WBC title since as long as I can remember, like on HBO or something like that. I think he's a player, man. I don't know how good he is at 130, but if you're telling me that Jojo Diaz and him are fighting at 130, I would have to lean more towards Miguel Burchell because I just feel like he's the more natural 130 pounder, and he hits hard. And what I've seen from Jojo Diaz his last fight with Teddy Former, he enjoys that inside kind of fighting, and trying to fight inside against Miguel Burchell might not be the best thing for you.
Yeah, that's a great point. It might be a bad style matchup, man, but I have this feeling, bro. I feel that Jojo Diaz might get him, man. Jojo Diaz, something about Jojo Diaz, he don't have power, bro, but he's real witty. He's real smart and throwing his combinations, bro, and the inside, bro. Like this dude's real witty on the inside, man. So I think someone like that could give Burchell problems because Burchell is not really an inside fighter. He's a brawler, but he ain't really an inside fighter, bro. So like Andre Ward was saying yesterday, somebody in the inside that's witty, bro, I think could beat him.
Absolutely. And now if you ask me about Jojo Diaz, I really, really like Jojo Diaz. I picked him in the fight against Ted Informer. I knew he was I didn't know he was gonna win, but he showed me a lot in the fight with Gary Russell. Showed me that he had a lot of heart and he was not going back down or quiver because Gary Russell was getting out on him or was winning those rounds. Like he kept on fighting until the end. And I never thought Former was like on the level of a Gary Russell. I thought he was maybe you want to call it a overachiever. You know what I'm saying? But that's not a bad thing. You know what I'm saying? It just sounds bad. But I think Jojo Diaz beats Former easier this time than he beat him last time, honestly. And Jojo Diaz can be a player at 130. He can be a player at 130, and it's evident because he has the belt. So there's going to be a lot of guys who want to fight him. You know what I'm saying? And I think with the right matchup at 130, he could shock a lot of people. Do I think he beats Tank Davis or at 130? Nah. Does he beat Leo Santa Cruz at 130? Absolutely. Miguel Burchell, whoo, that's a close one, but I still got Miguel Burchell. But I think Jojo Diaz is a very, very, very talented fighter, and he's just getting better, man. And I could be wrong about him losing to Burchell. He could come out and shock me, but it is what it is.
Yeah, man. Low key 130, bro. It has a lot of good names into it, man.
Yes,
You
yes.
also got Chris Colbert in there. You
Colbert,
got
I
to
was
throw
just
him
gonna
in the
say that. I was
mix.
just gonna say that. You got Chris
And
Colbert down there.
Shakur Stevenson,
Yeah,
bro.
Shakur
So
Stevenson at
it,
130 now. You got Tank
it's a
coming back
great
down at
division.
130.
You still got the dude Concio too,
Yep,
who's
yep. You
gonna
got
fight on
Leo
top
Santa
rank.
Cruz at 132. You got
I
a
think
lot
Leo Santa Cruz might be the biggest food at 130, bro. I think he's
of
gonna.
you got Adam Mars at 132. What really
Yeah, man. Yeah,
you got Adam Mars talking about fighting at 135 against Ryan Garcia. So he's right there too. So it's a lot of good names at 130 to like say the least. And at 135, you got Teofimo Lopez, Lomachenko, like all like 5 pounds in that weight class. I don't think is very much because those guys can just, you know what I'm saying, like not lose that much weight and things like that. But I think 130 and 135 is going to have a lot of fireworks. And you even heard Lomachenko like in the past. I don't know if he still feels this way, but he said after he becomes undisputed, he plans to move back down to his natural weight of 130.
yeah, that's facts. He got to move down, bro. I think he's too small, man. All that added weight, that muscle, I think that's slowing him down at 135. But if he moves down to 130, that's his natural weight class. Uh, and I hate not to get out of topic or anything, bro, but I hate these new era fighters, bro, that they think picking up belts at different weight classes is like the new thing, bro. When I think it's all about picking up names, bro, and the comfortable weight you're at, man.
Yeah, man. Belts really don't, man. I mean, belt. Everybody, it's so many belts now, man. Like everybody got a belt, so anybody can say I'm a champion. Like WBC got a, I mean, WBA got a gold belt. Like they actually like got a gold championship now. So with that being said, I gotta agree with you, man. It's more so of the names that you beat that adds to your cachet and adds to your legacy. Like just beating somebody who had a belt for a month or something like that is not the same of beating somebody like let's say if Joe Diaz goes up and he beats Miguel Bachel. That's a fucking a big career kind of like defining win for him. Like Miguel Bachel is a champion. He's been a champion for a long time. Everybody he's 37-1. Everybody thinks that he's the goods and shit like that. So that's a good win for Bachel. If Bachel goes out there and beats a guy like Cancillo, they're gonna be like, okay, Cancillo was a one-hit wonder or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I also want to get your thoughts, bro, before I bounce, man. Last question, bro. What are your thoughts on these top rank cards, bro? Because I still feel like it's crumbs. They're not really giving us good fights. Because I see the UFC, man. The UFC gave us Tony Ferguson versus Justin
They should,
Gaethje, bro. It's giving us a Hooker versus
they,
Poirier, bro. It's giving us good fights, man. These are ranked dudes in the top 10 fighting each other. Plus, we're gonna get Fight Island, bro. And boxing keeps us giving us like bum bashes, bro. Like I don't
yeah,
know, man. How do
man.
you feel about that?
Even Eddie Hearn first couple fight cards are extremely whack. Man, I'm not gonna sit here and lie. Like the last couple cards been okay. Like the last card that Top Rank put on was pretty good, even though the names wasn't the names that you know like off the top of your head. But those guys gave us some good scraps on that card, so I can't get mad at that. And the first card with Shakur and Jared Anderson and guys like that was okay. Now they can't really help the fact that Mikhail Pierre tested positive for like COVID-19, and then Big Baby had motherfucking steroids, and Ivan Bantrick suffered an injury, so he's not fighting Pedraza. Like all those fights were supposed to happen, but things changed, and I would agree. Like the in between Shakur and this last fight with Jason Maloney, the fight cards haven't been that sexy. Hasn't been that attractive for us as fans. But it's the price of doing business, man. You like they are hoping. They are with the fucking fingers crossed, legs crossed, toes crossed, praying to Allah that goddamn me they are allowed to have fans back in the arena later on this year, because that's when they can put on the fights that or the names that we want to see, not like the Canelo and the Crawfords and the Earl Spencers of the world and all that kind of shit, and Lomachenko. Like that's the reason Lomachenko and Teofimo hasn't happened, because they are banking on the fact that they can have fans in the arena. And I'm here to tell you, I'm not so sure that we get fans back in the arena this year. And with that being said, man, boxing might continue to suffer if they continue to put on these kind of cards because they have a primetime TV slot on ESPN at 7 or 8 o'clock on Tuesdays and Thursday nights, and you got to do something with it. You like you got to do something with it. When you see the NBA come out with their schedule, like I believe the first day or the second day, Lakers and Clippers are playing. That's a good matchup. That's a matchup that's going to capture the whole NBA world. So boxing needs to do something like that where they can capture the whole boxing world and stop being greedy, man. Like those gates ain't gonna be there for a while. So you guys as promoters got to get used to it.
Yeah, man, that's facts, man. But I appreciate for having me on, bro. I'll be listening, man. And y'all hit the like button, man. I'm out. Appreciate
All
it.
right, thank you, OG, man. I appreciate it, bro. Thank you for hopping on the stream, man. Big ups to my guy, OG. I don't even know where he's calling from, but big ups to him, man. I appreciate him joining the stream. Anybody else got any questions for Mike? I'm free. I'm here to answer. If not, we're gonna go ahead and get down, man. Get ready for the night. Y'all know what tonight is. I didn't come through last night because your boy had some shit going on. I was exhausted last night, but I'm back. I'm back, and we back tonight, man. So if you want to talk, if you got something you want to speak about. If not, Ajasa. Nah, what's the nigga name? Johnny. What up, nigga? I got it right. I got it right. Johnny spelled with an X and shit. Fuck out of here. No, man. It's all love, man. Big ups to you, Johnny. Hopefully everything going good with you. If not, man, we gonna go ahead and get on down, man. I appreciate it. Sadiq versus LeBron Rich is better than Fight Camp. I have no idea who Umar Sadiq is, my nigga. That sounds like a motherfucking singer or some shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't know Umar. Is he Usher brother or some shit? Is that the one we talking about? If not, bro, yeah, man. I'm gonna check him out. H&M. Well, I'll check him out. I'll check him out. I'll check him out. I'm gonna watch boxing anyway, man. I'm a boxing guy, so I watch boxing and shit as much boxing as I can. It's not like I'm not gonna sit here and watch the sport, even if I'm not doing a live fight chat on it. I'm still watching. You know what I'm saying? I'm still watching all the cards, watching all the headlines, watching all the UFC shit because combat sports is just something that appeals to me, man. It really, really appeals to me, man. Yeah, man. So peace out. Thank you guys for joining the stream. Thank you guys for being out there rocking out with your boy. Uh yeah, man. Big baby Miller, man. Shame on you, brother. Shame on you. Again? Really? All right, y'all. Y'all know what I do. Y'all know what I'm about. And y'all know how I get down. With that being said, yo, Mike, drop that beat on him.